College football. Kansas blows out West Virginia. Jaden Daniels threw for 3 touchdowns. Final score was 41-10. The Jayhawks are 3-1. Illinois crushes 63-10 as Josh Manziel throws 5 touchdowns for the Indiana Hoosiers. A game blocked punt, and their defense was dominant for Indiana. They held 7 sacks. Illinois had 9 first downs and moved the ball. For Illinois, offense collapses. First Big Ten loss for Illinois, 63-10. Oklahoma quarterback Jim Moss winning fourth quarter over Auburn. Auburn tied it up in the fourth after a drive, but couldn't hold on. Could the Auburn Tigers? Auburn Tigers Jackson Arulia was sacked in the end zone for safety. Auburn rushing was limited for very few yards. To Oklahoma early touchdown. Notre Dame clashes Purdue 56-30. They cleaned their slates off just like they should have. Texas Tech wins over Utah in a game that you expected to be close, 34-10. That's Same on Sports. The Missouri Tigers scored first, but then a missed extra point cost them as South Carolina would retake the lead at 7-6, and a South Carolina touchdown would make it 14-7. But Tigers would get a field goal. They would like to get a touchdown by half. It was 14-9. The Tigers would make 2 field goals to make it 14-12 at the half. A punt to start the second half. A field goal to make it 17-12. The Tigers would respond with a touchdown. But to begin the fourth, the Tigers were down because of a field goal by South Carolina to make it 20-18. The Tigers would come right back with the Jamal Roberts touchdown. The running back game looked good all night. The Tigers converted a field goal to make it 29-20 and wrap the game up indefinitely as the Tigers win 29-20. Missouri, Amar Hardy has 138 yards, 287 yards between the running back, and Jamal Roberts, and Bo Parillo gets 72 rushing yards as well. That's football in Missouri, and that's Same on Sports. We'll do NFL first. A rematch of the recent Eagles beat the Rams in the NFC divisional round. The Rams play payback. Eagles run weapons. Saquon Barkley has a strong performance against LA, especially in the ground game against run defense at Rams. Passing secondary, the Rams have dangerous receivers like Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp and Devontae Adams. The Eagles will be tested. The secondary, especially given injuries, depth concern for the Eagles' pass rush. Quarterback dynamics, Jalen Hurts brings the dual threat quarterback capability, run and pass. Stafford quarterbacks. The Eagles pressure the quarterbacks and expect weakness. LA's Jalen Hurts will keep doing the push-tush if it gets to 4th and 1. If it gets to 4th and 1, you don't want to give them lower than a 4th and 3, or they'll just do that. Sneak. Eagles offense are not rolling. He Hurts at only 101 yards through in last week's game for Jalen Hurts. My score, Eagles 23-20. Kick is at noon. The Philadelphia Eagles are favored by 3.5. Moneyline Eagles 185, Rams plus 144, plus 154, over under 44.5. That game kicks at noon, obviously. The noon games, other games aren't that good. But Bengals quarterback versus the Vikings. Jake Burring. Vikings game had a very disappointing performance by J.J. McCarthy. He is hurt an ankle sprain and is out for 2 to 4 weeks. Getting hurt against the Atlanta Falcons, who just bolted the Vikings. Head coach Kevin McCall confirmed that McCarthy is expected to miss 2 to 4 weeks, making him unavailable for the upcoming games against Cincinnati. McCarthy, just after 4 seconds, hurt. Backup this weekend will be starting for the Vikings will be former Chief last year Carson Wentz. Bengals and Vikings, that game kicks at noon. Other games at noon. Bengals, Vikings, noon, like we said. All the noon games. Steelers, Patriots, CBS. Colts, Titans. Titans a host. Jaguars, Texans. Jaguars a host against the unfortunate Texans of 0-2 team. Panthers, Falcons, 0-2 versus 1-1. Rams, Eagles, we've gone through that game. Jets, Buccaneers to host. Raiders, Commanders to host. Browns, Packers. Browns to host the Packers, the Browns are 0-2, the Packers are 2-0, and off to a good start and look like one of the best NFC teams. And somebody who predicted that. That is on football. And now we'll go on to the 3:25 game. That will be on Sunday. We'll talk about the Chiefs and Bears. Games kick at 3:25. Cowboys Bears Sunday at 1:25. Sunday 3:25. Quarterback Dak Prescott looks to build off to a strong week, while Bears rookie Caleb Williams faces a challenging matchup against the Cowboys defense that has been tested in the passing game. The Cowboys injury center Cooper Pallitzed 6 to 8 weeks. Cornerback Bland is questionable. The Bears cornerback Jalen Johnson is out indefinitely. And linebacker TJ Edwards is sidelined. So the Cowboys are facing some injuries. Matchup Dallas offense must be handled, but Bears pass rush Montez Sweat Williams will be tested. The Cowboys secondary Montez Sweat Williams will be tested. Cowboys secondary thrives exploiting inexperience and mistakes. Prediction: Cowboys favored like Lee, 28-17. Bears can keep it competitive to 30-20. I've got the Cowboys 30-17. Now we talk Chiefs. The Broncos and Chargers meet in the key AFC West matchup. Denver comes in leaning the defense of strong against the run. Opportunities creating turnovers. The big question is whether Denver is consistent in general coach and the road and can they get enough points on the road. Denver can. The Chargers have been explosive on offense. Justin Herbert's been pushing the ball down the field, but for the protection, turnovers issues have hurt them. Close game, definitely. Los Angeles Chargers struggle, but both big proponents. The likely comes down to the end style of Herbert forces mistakes, if the Chargers offense at home has a rhythm, it's set up to be a close physical game in San Diego. Give me the Chargers 30-20. It's Cardinals and 49ers. The 49ers bringing you one of the most league competitive complete rosters in the NFC West. Matchups: Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey in a tough defense. The Cardinals led while Kyle Murray will try to counter with the speed and creativity, but they will need to protect the ball, explosive plays, and hang on. San Francisco physical stability should win, but you never know. No Brock Purdy, and it will be 305 Saints Seahawks 0-2 1-1. Broncos Chargers also 305. We'll break down Broncos Chargers. Both teams, Kansas City and Chiefs and Giants. Sunday Night Football matchup. MetLife Stadium, 0-2 desperately this season. Patrick Mahomes' injury, despite wrist injury, Patrick Mahomes confirmed that he's completed a full practice right this week. Head coach Andy Reid assured that fans that was swelling had been managed. TalkSport, according to Chiefs wide receiver Xavier Worley, ruled out due to dislocated shoulder, and he was maybe going to play. Additionally, Rashid Rice's 6-game suspension. Hollywood Brown is questionable with a knee injury. Giants left tackle Andrew Thompson aiming after 11 months absence. Life was France. The specific French future, though availability, game time decision. The Chiefs' offense has been underwhelming with their performance from Mahomes with the running game, who has been a really struggle, probably the worst in the NFL. Calls have been made for the tight end Travis Kelce, and due to underwhelming Giants quarterback Russell Wilson has been inconsistent, and the team has struggled establishing offensive rhythm. Spread. Chiefs prediction 6.5. Over under 46.5. ChatGPT 28-12. Despite the Chiefs are favored with reflecting potential to overcome the Giants' challenge. Fox Sports. That's according to Fox Sports. How to watch. Date Sunday, September 21st. Times 8:20 and 7:20 Central. Channel NBC streaming available. FUBU regional restrictions may apply. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report.